What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that wanted me to talk about signs she belongs to the streets. Now, before I get started, guys, I want to say something. If you're a guy and this video kind of interests you a little bit, and I know some of you guys are just gonna watch because you love to hear me talk and stuff like that, and you really don't care. But if this video is something like you like, ooh, like you really got a high interest in this video, you probably are a purple pill, even if you identify as a red pill. And that's because if you want to know this, that means that, hey, AMS, I want to find a girl, but I don't want to make a girl who belongs to the streets my girlfriend or settle down with. As a red pill man, theoretically speaking, guys, I just accept every woman belongs to the street. That is entrenched in my brain, guys. It's no compromise. I don't care if she wears dresses down to her ankles with a Bible in her hand. In the back of my head, I'm gonna think, yeah, but who dick she just got through sucking? That's just how my mind think, all right? So if this is a video that really interests you, you definitely probably identify more as purple pill. Okay, guys, just want to put that out there. All right, number one. Also, I want to say something else too, guys. Sometimes perception is not reality, but it's the same thing. So in other words, some of the things I'm going to tell you on here are going to be a perception, but it might not be reality, but it's all the same. It don't matter. It'll be sort of like me hanging around a bunch of gangbangers, right? You know, wearing their colors, drinking with them, but I don't commit no crimes with them. Well, guess what? Their enemies are not going to say, wait a minute, I don't think he's in the game. I think he just hangs with them. No. Perception is going to sometimes be reality. So I wanted to point that out, that some of the stuff I'm finna say might not actually be reality, but it is reality because perception sometimes makes you reality. Do y'all guys get that? So it might not be true, but if that's what everybody thinks, guess what? It's true, if that makes sense, okay? So, number one, several children by different men. Now, does that mean she really belongs to the street? Could be, all right? But she also could have just had a 5-year relationship here with this dude, had a kid, had a 6-year relationship with this dude, had a kid, had a 3-year relationship with this dude and had a kid, had a 3-year relationship with this dude and had a kid. Now that's 4 kids by 4 different baby daddies, but she had 4 long-term, or pretty long-term relationships, right? So she's a 35-year-old woman and she got 4 kids by 4 different baby daddies. But she was only with 4 dudes in the past 15 years. Do y'all guys get what I'm saying? So she really don't belong to the streets, but those 4 kids, the stigma says she belongs to the streets. And if you get with her and you go around your friends and you go around people, they gonna think you got you a slut. 4 kids by 4 different dudes. That becomes the reality. The same with you. If you hang around a bunch of gangbangers, they're your friends, but you don't commit crimes with them. They just guys you went to high school with, but you hang around them. When you come around her friends and family, they're gonna say, why you bringing that gangbang over here? But you're not a gangbanger, but perception says you are. So if you're a purple pill guy and you don't want to, get a girl that's in the streets or wife up a girl that's in the streets, if she got several kids by different baby daddies, that's definitely out because perception says it is, even if it isn't true. Okay, guys, I just want to put that out. If you're a purple pill guy, that's out. Now, a lot of guys say, well, I'm never getting with a woman who has kids by another man, period, even if it's 1 or 2. That's good advice, guys, when you're 21 and 22. But as you guys get to 30 and 35, you're going to start disregarding a lot of good women if you keep that rule. Who does this remind you of, guys? This is women when they have I want a man that's 6 feet tall rule. You see what I'm saying? When you start to come in, as you get older and you keep these crazy high standards like that, it's not practical. So hey, that's cool when you 21, 22, 23, 24 saying, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship with a woman with a kid. But any guys over here watching this over 30, if you got that same mindset, you're going to really be limiting your pool of women to get in a relationship if you're a purple pill guy. Okay, guys? So I just want to put that out there. So, like with me, if I was to go purple pill, this would not be a disqualifier at my age. It's just stupid. I'm just being, it's no different than a woman saying she want a man who's 6'3". You just stupid. Like, if the women y'all guys see telling me, I want a man who makes 6 feet, who's over 6 feet tall and makes 6 figures a year. And you over 30, I'm regardless of how old you is, I don't care if you're 21. It's just stupid. And if you're a guy, purple pill guy, and you over 30, 33, 34, if you 21, 22, I agree with these standards. You young, you young. You should be able to find you a nice young 21-year-old, 22-year-old woman that ain't got no fucking kids. Once you get old, that goes right out the window. I'm just letting you know, guys. But you can do what you want to do. If you're a purple pill guy and you say, hey, I demand a woman that don't got no kid and you over 30, hey, if that's your rule and you want to stick to it, then stick to it. I'm not gonna knock you for it. I just think that it's a rule that you got to be a little bit more lenient with, because you're gonna be dating women. If you're 30 years old, you dating women who done been in long-term relationships and stuff like that. I had that rule too up till I got to about 30. Once I got to about 30, I'm like, God damn, 95% of the women I'm dating got a kid. Just putting it out there, guys. You can do what you want to do. All right. Number 2, dressing very sexy. The thing with this, guys, is it's more about perception than reality, but it's all the fucking same. Now, before I get into that, let's talk about why a woman dressed very provocative. Guys, when you see a woman that's dressing very sexy or provocative, essentially what she's doing is she's advertising the goodies. Okay, that's what she's doing. That means that she's never off the market. So you're going to have some women who do it for self-esteem. What do you guys know about women who lack self-esteem and they have to get their self-esteem from men's validation? What do you guys know about them? They sleep around. That's how they feel beautiful. But then you have some women who just like the attention. They already have a confidence. Well, the issue is, if she dresses very provocatively in a relationship with you or while you dating her, let's just hypothetically say you guys are getting exclusive or have gotten exclusive, that's supposed to be toned down because she's off the market. And it's supposed to be something that comes naturally, guys. It's not supposed to be something that you have to say to her. It's just something naturally that when a woman is with a dude she want a with, she naturally tones it down. Now, some women tone the shit down too much, right? Where they stop getting their hair did and they stop working out and all that shit. They go to the extreme, right? It's a balance, right? Maybe you don't need to wear them super short dresses that you wore when we first get together, but bitch, don't be sitting around here goddamn with a nappy head and gaining 20 pounds and 20 and 30 pounds in 3 months either. So you got some women who get too comfortable in a relationship, and then you got some women who never off the market. Okay, guys? So if you with a woman that's dressing very sexy, understand that she belongs to the street. You something temporary. She's probably creeping around on you right now. Okay? The issue why this doesn't bother a true red pill man is because I just don't care. I just accept that every woman does that anyway, regardless of if she dressed provocatively or if she dressed very conservatively. I just treat it the same regardless. It don't matter to me. Okay, guys, that's how I carry it. But if you're a purple pill guy and you don't want to make the mistakes of getting in a relationship with a woman who belongs to the street, watch the way she dressed. That is advertisement. Never misunderstand that, guys. Yes, 95% of the guys who gonna give her attention while she's dressed like that, they don't want. I give you that. But the point is that 5% that she do want, she want them to see. Even if she's in a relationship with you, she still want them to see. And this is when you're going to see the hypergamy at its best. This is when you're going to start to see the pullback and you're going to start to see the behavior change and her schedule start to change and all that. That's hypergamy kicking in. Next, guys, she has a very active social media following. And what I mean by that, guys, is she's the girl that's doing all these thirst traps on social media. Essentially, guys, she's using social media to get her ball or whatever she's belongs to the street. When y'all guys, I want y'all guys to understand something. When women do these thirst traps on social media, Instagram, I think the perception is, I think a lot of you guys just think this is purely for attention. She just want to feel better about herself. And to some degree, that's a lot to that. But y'all guys got to understand that it's that 5% of guys, what they say, the top 10% of guys, she's still hoping that one of them DMs her. She's hoping that, I can get a guy who got 1 million followers and I go on his page and he's got a business and he's got an active social life. She wants that motherfucker to hit her up. Now, 95% of the guys who gonna DM her, or 99% of the guys who DM her, are gonna be guys she don't want, and she'll just get the attention. But y'all guys gotta understand, it's still that 1% of guys, and the reason why I say 1% and not 10%, let's just be real. That top 10% of guys, they ain't fault. They not doing that little simp DM shit. They just not. I don't want to say it's simping, right? I don't want to say it's simping because I ain't gonna act like I ain't done it, right? So I don't want to say it's simping, but let's just be real. The average guy that she's attracting really ain't on social media like that. Like, I'm not really on social media like that. If I'm on there and I see a big booty that catches my eye, then fine. But I'm not on there like that. I'm either doing emails, I'm doing something. I got better things to do than be DMing Instagram models all day. But it's still gonna always be that 1% of guys who are high value men that she want, that will be on there, and that's who she wants to get. It's not just purely, I just want to get some attention to feel better about myself. Yeah, she can appreciate that from the 99% of guys who gonna DM her, but it's still that 1% of guy that gonna hit her up, and he's got a big following, and he got a business, and she could tell he's probably a millionaire or close to it. It's still them type of guys that she wants to hit up. Whoever, I get a hit up by a rapper or a basketball player who want to fly you out or something like that. So if you see that, guys, that means that if you got a girl right now and you see her, she posts like that, that means that she wants a baller or whatever. Some guy, maybe she just want to find a guy that she finds very attractive and sleep around with guys. Don't really matter to me. The point being is that she's advertising herself via social media. All right, guys. Perception sometimes is reality, and sometimes it's not. But even when it's not, it still is, because it's the perception. If any of y'all guys watch 90 Day Fiancé right now, it's this guy from overseas, Muslim guy, and he's having an issue with his family, talking about they won't kill him because his girl got sexy pictures on Instagram, because it's embarrassing to them. It don't matter if she's a slut or not. It's embarrassing to them because of the perception. And they basically told him, if you marry her, we will kill you. That's their culture and stuff like that. If you marry her, we will kill you, because it's embarrassing to the family. That's how serious it is, because of the perception. And this woman might have slept with 4 or 5 guys in her entire life. Don't matter. What's the perception? All right, guys. Next, she clubs and parties a lot. Same thing, guys. She's going out, she has a good time. She's hoping to run into the guy she wants to get with. She's hoping that whatever it is, maybe it's very attractive guys, maybe it's guys who got money. Regardless, she wants to be on the scene, so she knows this increases her opportunities to meet that guy. She knows she's not going to meet him in the house. Now, do women go to clubs and parties just to enjoy their friends? Absolutely. Do women go to clubs and parties for the attention? Absolutely. But y'all guys got to understand, out of all the midst of that, when you get to the root of it, they know it's important to always be advertising yourself. If you want to meet guys and sleep with guys that you find very attractive, you need to be on social media. You need to dress sexy. You need to go to parties. You need to go to clubs. They know that. Regardless of if they directly looking for it or not, they trying to put themselves in the line of sight. So if you got a girl that's partying all the time, clubbing, and not, guys, this ain't twice a month. This, I'm talking about the girl, I know you young guys, because I used to deal with this stuff, that's clubbing 3 times a week. She belongs to the streets. Even if she's a good girl, perception is she's a party girl. So she still belongs to the street. Don't matter if she is or not. You can't get in a relationship with a party girl because the perception is she's a fucking slut. So it doesn't even matter if she is or not. The perception of it. You guys got to understand, perception affects your status. Okay? If you got a girl that's doing all this type of stuff, it affects you indirectly. Okay? I done said this a bunch of times in other videos. I'm gonna say it, I gotta put it in here. She comes over to your place without a date. Guys, I'm 41 years old. And I'm just letting you know right now, when you meet women who don't sleep around, I'm telling you, they not coming to your place the first night without a date. And the date ain't got to be a T-bone steak. The date can be a coffee drink. Women have to get comfortable with you. Sluts don't. They don't care. They already comfortable because they do it so much. It's nothing to them. I'm telling guys, I've been around the block a few times. I'm telling you, regardless of what anybody tell you guys, if you guys go out and meet you a nice conservative woman, or even a woman who's good at protecting her image, but she sleeps around, they are not coming over to your house the first night. I'm for the first date. I'm telling you guys, not for the first date, maybe the second one, but not the first. All right. Because they don't even want to present themselves that easy. Women who comes over to your house the first night without a date and stuff like that, they don't even care what you think about them. They don't care because they not trying to be your girlfriend. So they not trying to present themselves in that image because they don't care. If you think I'm a slut, I'm a slut. They don't care. Women who care about their reputation and stuff like that, they're not going to come over just because, if nothing else, they don't want you to think that they're that easy. Think about that. I don't take women, even if I was a billionaire, I would not take a woman out for a fancy date for the first date. Not because I'm cheap. I'm worth fucking $5 billion. I don't care about spending $300 on a date. It's not about the date. It's about the fact that I'm not finna have you thinking I'm a fucking beta male provider. I'm not finna have you thinking that you're higher value than me and I gotta impress you. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't care if I got $10 billion. I'm just not gonna do it. It's the principle behind it. I'm just not gonna do it. It's not the money. Hell, if I'm a billionaire, I probably make $300 a minute. Probably more than that. So that's the point. Matter of fact, I know more than that. Just the interest alone, even if you ain't doing nothing. If you worth $5 billion, just the interest alone on your money, you're gonna make more than $300 a minute. So that's the point I'm trying to say about that, guys. If you get a girl and you say, hey, how about you come over here for some drinks? First date, I'm telling you, whenever you ask a conservative woman who, respects her reputation, she is not going to do that. I promise you, I done tried plenty of times. And all the girls I ever got to do that were women that came out to be fucking pure sluts. I'm telling you, that's how I looked at it. Next, guys, she has an odor. Bacteria vaginosis. Now, this is something that's coming with pregnancies, but it's also coming with women who have a lot of semen and don't properly clean. All right, causes an odor. I'm not saying that it's going to smell like a fish factory when you open up the door. That's not what the fuck I'm saying. All I am saying is that when you have sex with a woman, you're supposed to have no odor. Now, bad hygiene aside, let's just say bad hygiene is not an issue. That can be an issue. But let's just hypothetically say this is a clean girl and you smell some kind of fishy odor or something like that. This is a woman that's having a lot of guys bust nuts in her. I'm telling you right now, that's what that is. So if you with a woman and she got, I'm not saying it's something that's unbearable. What I'm saying is the girls I'm sleeping with now have no odor. I smell absolutely nothing. I have been with women that had like a little slight odor and stuff like that. I knew exactly where it came from. All right, in my past, I really haven't had that issue since I've been older. I guess older women know better tricks or something. It used to be an issue that was real. I used to run into it pretty common in my 20s. Like once a year, I'll run into a woman Well, let's just be honest. I was sleeping with more women in my 20s too, because I was a thirst bucket, right? I just chasing ass. Well, I ain't had shit. I tell you guys this all the time. I slept with more women when I was broken and had shit, because all I did was chase women. That's why I ain't had shit. All right, since I became 34 and became a full-time personal trainer, since that time period, I haven't slept with nearly the women I used to sleep with before when I was broke and poor, because I just don't have time or the won't have purpose in my life. I don't have time to chase women all day. Okay, guys? But beware that if you smell her odor, she's definitely creeping around. Next, guys, she lets you fuck with no condom initially. So hope none of you guys doing that. But a good test, if you guys want to see, is to act like you finna go in and see if she'll stop you. And if she doesn't stop you, stop yourself. All right. But for my purple pill guys over here, you can, start to act like you finna get ready to go in, and then get ready to go in. See if she'll stop you. She don't stop. You say, oh shit, I forgot to put my condom on. Any woman this y'all first time having sex, I'm not saying that initially, later down the road, 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6 months or whatever, that don't change, right? It usually always does, unless you like me and petrified of child support. But most guys get in a relationship, over time, the condom I'm not gonna knock that. I'm not gonna say that. But if this y'all first time having sex, and she don't let you have sex with her without no condom, or you was a guy and you were just testing to see if she would, guys, there's a woman here that don't respect her body. This is commonly something you're gonna see with a woman who sleeps around. That's the same thing I said about the woman come over to your house. It's certain principles and respects a woman that doesn't sleep around respect about herself. And letting a guy initially sleep with her without no condom is something she's just not gonna do. I done seen it all, done it all, and I'm just telling you that just doesn't happen. And for all my guys on here that know what I'm talking about, how many times y'all had a bad bitch you wanted to fuck without a condom and she stopped your ass? So you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. We all had that one girl that you like, you know what, I don't even give a fuck about get AIDS. This bitch so goddamn bad, I don't care. We all done had that. And what she told you, forgetting something? We all done had them chicks. Okay, guys, that's what women who are not promiscuous and don't sleep around and have respect for their body going to do. They not going to just let you sit there the first couple of times and have no fucking way. Next, guys, and I had to throw this, I probably should have made this one number 1. She has a vagina. Like I said earlier, guys, the good rule of thumb for all you guys to protect yourself emotionally and mentally with these women is just remember my phrase. They're all sluts. I mean that to the utmost. I carry that. Nothing a woman does. My main chick that I'm dealing with now, she's gone to see her family. I think she said Delaware. I can't remember. But the point being is, for all I know, she could be in California with one of her baby daddy. For all I fucking know, I'm just being honest. The thing is, I don't care. I just assume that every woman I fuck with got some little shit they doing, okay? And not that I'm in a relationship and she can't do that. The point would be is that she lied, right? The point being is they're all sluts and they're all liars. That's the point what I'm trying to say. She could do that, right? Y'all, I don't do relationships, so technically she could do that. But the point would be that she lied because she probably thinking that wouldn't be cool. The point is, I'm saying I don't put it past it. Now, do I believe that? No. She sent me pictures with her kids and stuff like that. But the point being is she could. And that's all I want to point out, guys, is that she could. All right. Next, she gets turned off when you do anything that suggests you want to be more than just dating. All right, I ain't gonna say boyfriend, just more than just dating. If you do anything, so in other words, you go out with her Saturday, right? Y'all go out, y'all have a great time. You could tell she likes you. You hit her up Sunday and you like, hey, how about Tuesday we meet for, whatever. You come over, whatever. It don't really fucking matter, whatever. We go get ice cream. And she get appalled because she just saw you on Saturday, and that's too much like, she don't want to do nothing because she wants to be a freak. She wants to be a slut. And right now with you, she's starting to feel with you already is that, this right here is more than what I want right now. All right. Just for a fun fact, guys, any woman that's enjoying the dating stage belongs to the streets. Okay? Unless she's a woman that's actively looking for a relationship, if she's enjoying the dating game and you do anything that suggests you might want to do more than just date, she's going to get turned off, period. Okay, guys? So if you do something where you're trying to progress things, so to speak, and you notice a pullback and you know she liked you, but you did something that didn't suggest that you just wanted to be a casually dater or something like that, and she got turned off or she pulling back. I don't know how many of these emails I get from guys where guys are like baffled where they did something. You did nothing wrong. The only thing is she wants to be a slut right now, and you sending off that you want to be a little bit more. I'm not saying boyfriend, girlfriend, but you want to be a little bit more. You're trying to progress things. That's a better way of phrasing it. She could tell that you're trying to progress things. She don't want to progress things. She wants to be a fucking slut. Okay, guys? So that's one thing. If you try to progress things and she pulls back, she belongs to the streets. Next, she don't have a job, but she always seems to be able to go out, do things, keep her hair and nails done. How the fuck y'all guys think she doing that? Now, y'all guys know, especially my hood guys know, y'all know Section 8 gives you just enough to live off of. And most of the times, unless you hustle up some food at the end, most times the EBT or food stamps they give you don't even last the whole month. So usually that last week of the month, because I grew up on food stamps and EBT and all that shit when I was young and shit, that last month, you struggling to make it just to eat. Y'all in there ain't nothing, when the food stamps come, the refrigerator loaded, y'all kind of suckers and juices and cereal on top. By that last week, everything out. Y'all just trying to make it to that next time. But she always seemed, with no job, to keep her hair. I'll go even a step further, right? Let's say she do got a job, but the lifestyle she lives don't add up to what she's able to do. So let's just hypothetically say she got a job, she works 40 hours a week, but with what she make, she shouldn't be able to buy this all the time, or she shouldn't be able to pay that car note. How y'all guys think she doing that? She is handling her business. I'm not saying she's selling no ass, but she got a couple of dudes that she gives some ass to and they help her out. That's what that is. Okay? That's what it is. When y'all guys see these girls who have a lifestyle that don't fit what they make, they belong to the fucking streets. That's what the fuck that is. You're going to say, well, maybe she got a sugar daddy, this, that, and the other. Just my point exactly. Do y'all guys think sugar daddies just walk around giving out? Let me tell y'all guys something. Sugar daddies are old school G's. The attention and shit that they get from guys that are 20 and 30, you're not going to get that from a 55-year-old man. He's been around the block a few times. You're going to earn that fucking money. That's what that is. You're going to earn that. Them little tricks might work for a 25, 27-year-old naive guy that don't know no better. But for a sugar daddy, there's nowhere in the hell he's going to help you out without you giving him something. I'm just going to tell you like that right now. That bitch belongs to the street. Usually she probably got a couple of guys, right? A couple of guys. Usually one guy can't do it. Usually she probably got like 2 or 3 guys. All right? She belongs to the fucking street. She'll do whatever it takes to make sure everything is met. And last, guys, she has a reputation. Now, what did I just say? Sometimes the reputation can be earned. Sometimes it's not earned. It don't fucking matter. You have a fucking reputation. It don't fucking matter if it's true or not. Sometimes she probably just slept with the wrong guy who lied on her or fabricated. Some guys will lie on their fucking dick, guys. Guys will claim to have slept with a woman, ain't slept with shit, trying to get cool points with everybody in the neighborhood and lie on their dick. And now this girl got a fucking reputation. But that's not your problem. That's not my fucking problem. If you got a reputation, you cannot be my girlfriend. You need to goddamn sue his ass for defamation or something. But for all my purple pill guys out there, if a girl got a reputation, you're going to be the laughing stock if you get in a relationship with her. You cannot get in a relationship with a girl that has a reputation, earned or not. It don't fucking matter. Okay, guys? So that's the way that goes. Okay, guys, I just wanted to point out that I'm finna get ready to start doing the vlogs, 10 to 15 minute vlogs. I still will be doing these from time to time if guys give me some good suggestions. But I really want to just get into the vlogs. That's what I'm gonna mainly be doing on YouTube. I'm gonna be doing them over here too. I done pretty much said everything. I know guys will still from time to time. I still got a couple of videos that I got to make now that guys done sent me. All right. So, but the vlogs will be starting. And you know, it's amazing, right? I've been doing this shit a long time. You would think by now. So I've been talking about these vlogs for a while. I never thought of just having the girl I'm with do the fucking vlogs. I always thought to myself, you know, I need to hire a cameraman, and then I would get a cameraman, and then we could never work it out. I never thought let the girls be the cameraman. I never thought it all this long time. Y'all guys don't know how many times I done tried to get a cameraman, and fucking shit just didn't work out. So I'm glad I finally figured this shit out. Just let the girls hold the fucking camera. All right, guys, but I'm just letting y'all guys know that's what I'm finna be getting more into. I still will be doing these from time to time if guys give me good suggestions, but other than that, I'm gonna start moving it towards the vlogs. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.